परमसुगतं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं
Let us
तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम्
now enter into the first asana of the
एवं
sequence,
नित्यं
Sukhasana, in a
निर्मलमचलम्
comfortable cross-legged position with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line.
साक्षीभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ शिवाय नमः। ॐ ह्रां 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 शिवाय नमः। ममोपात समस्त दुरिदक्षयद्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय परार्ते श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बोद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे सगाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्धमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ कृष्णपक्षे माघमासयुक्तायां शुभनक्षत्र शुभयोग शुभकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभदितौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीतारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वर भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवर्ते श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत पुत्तामय चतुरस्यान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलाति समस्त विरडावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा पयाम वर्गवश विश्राणजी मूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शपनशाक्यान्ति महान्तकार निवारण ज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार ध्वजोच्चेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्विषवध्वजस्थापक सैव समयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरो श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक स्वामी वागीशसुन्दर माणिक्यवाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्ध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ निरवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधानम् रत्नगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत अधि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत विलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र सूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धा विशिष्ट चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत गुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ स्तोत्र सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीडाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ स्तोत्र सहस्रतम स्तोत्र सहस्र श्री अटल पीडाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत अधिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारद श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां तीर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं नाथकाम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलाप्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं आरोग्यत्र योगी शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये।
Let us now enter into the first asana of the sequence, Sukhasana. In a comfortable cross-legged position, with the head, neck and spine in a straight line, place your hands on top of the knees in Bindu Mudra with index fingers and thumbs together. Gaze forward. Visualize Lord Shiva in your inner space. Hold the visualization. Breathe in Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale deeply into your navel region. And visualize the fire in your navel being kindled, rising up your spine as you exhale and hold your breath. Engage Mahamudra Bandha, which is a combination of the Mula Bandha, the root lock, contracting the perineal floor and pulling it up, preventing the energy from flowing out at the bottom of your spine. The Uddiyana Bandha, the abdominal lock, contracting your muscles above and below the navel and pulling your stomach in and up towards your spine. And the Jalandhara Bandha, the throat lock, as you tuck your chin to the chest, internally contracting your throat muscles to prevent the prana from falling down again. Form all the three bandhas together and form Mahamudra Bandha. Now, internally, chant the japa Soham again and again. Visualize it rotating around your throat in a circular manner, like a prayer wheel. These are the components of the first asana, Sukhasana.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तमशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्.
Now, place one foot. Place your feet on top of opposite thighs. Into Padmasana, the lotus posture. Join the palms of your hands in front of your chest and raise them up above your head in Anjali Mudra with the elbows straight. Engage all three bandhas as you visualize yourself as Mount Kailash in Parvatasana.
अथ वक्षे महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलं यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोपनम्.
Now extend your feet away from the body. Bring the soles of the feet together. Interlock your fingers behind your back in Paramashiva Mudra as you lean forward and down, and place your forehead on the ground behind the heels. Lean down as low as you can. Open up your back. Breathe deeply into your navel region. Feel the stretch in your back as you gaze to your nose. Visualize Swamiji and keep engaging the Mahamudra Bandha in Halipavasana.
पूरवविधियाहू मे जानो उभय पगथली संपुटठानो पृष्ठपछेदो भूकरल्यावो दक्षिणकरसो वामगहावो.
Now bring your hands to the front. Keep the soles of the feet together. Cup the palms and place them on the ground in front of the feet. Again, bring your forehead to the ground behind the heels. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose. Visualize yourself as a snake with Mahamudra Bandha engaged in Nagi Pavasana. Hold the stretch for a moment.
पूरवविधि परि आगाने नीचौहौ वीकहूणि फणास्यौ लगायि.
Now keep your hands in Dana Mudra. Index and middle fingers together as you hold onto the little and ring fingers with your thumb. Catch a hold of your big toes and extend your legs forward and up. Then cross your legs into Padmasana and lean forward and down onto your elbows. Engage all three bandhas, Mahamudra Bandha, and visualize yourself as a bird in Kokilasana.
अथान्यदासनं वक्ष्ये येन सिद्धो भवेन्नरः अकस्मात् वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाख्यासनेन च.
Rise up. Now stack your knees and your ankles. Hold on to opposite elbows in front and start rotating your arms in a circular motion. Gaze to the tip of the nose, perform Mahamudra Bandha, and visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you mobilize your shoulders, your thoracic spine in Nithyananda.
गोड़ा बावा पादकी आशमाहिली सोज दच चरण को बारलौ तापरि गुल्फ समोज वाम पाद को महिलौ बहुरौ गुल्फजो जान तापरि गोड़ा दचकी आश बारली ठान.
Now place your hands on the ground shoulder width apart and raise your hips up high. Scoop your head and chest forward and down again and again. Pull your stomach in and up towards your spine in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as an elephant. Strengthen your shoulders and your upper back. Stretch your hamstrings. Don't forget to breathe in Samana Kumbhaka. Intensify the fire in your navel region in Gajasana.
न्युब्जं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लम्बी भूयामस्तकाग्रे निधाय नितम्बम् ऊर्ध्वमुन्नमय्य नाभिलक्ष्यं भूमौ नासिकामानीय.
Now raise one heel off the ground in the same position and push the other heel down. Alternate the position of your feet again and again. Stretch your hamstrings and push your shoulders through. Straighten your back. Pull your stomach in and up and visualize yourself as a bear in Rikshasana, the bear posture.
एकैकं पादमाकुञ्च्य गजासनं कुर्यात् त्रिक्षासनं भवति.
Now rise up. Stand on the tips of the toes. Stand on the tips of the toes. If you can, rise up all the way onto your big toes. Bring your hands to your chest in Hridaya Mudra, index, middle and ring fingers joined together. Hold your stomach in and up and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Find the balance in your center. Feel the strength in your calves in Vaishyasa.
केशेन पादयुगलं बद्ध्वा तिष्ठेत् अधोमुखः अथ वैश्याः वक्षे यत्कृत्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्.
Now let us move into the first Karana of the sequence, starting off with Arimandi posture. Keep your heels together, toes pointing outwards, and bend your knees. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Now raise one knee up along the center of your body in a circular motion and follow along with the respective hand. Repeat the movement on both sides gracefully again and again. We move on to Palalingasana. Now interlock your fingers from the outside in Sarva Shankari Mudra. Raise one knee up towards your chest and pull it close with your hands. Stand straight on the mat. Bring stability into your foot as you engage all three bandhas, the root lock, abdominal lock, and throat lock in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualizing yourself caressing a baby in Balalingasana.
एकं जानु उरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now bring the raised foot behind towards your buttocks. Hold it close with interlocked fingers in Paramashiva Mudra. Bring the knees close together as you engage Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Bring stability to your inner space. You can focus on a drishti point, an external point. Remove any shaking of the inner space and body. Fix your gaze at a point and gain stability of the body and mind.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेत्तनुं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
As you now catch the sole of the foot from the inside, kick the leg back and up and extend the other hand forward in Bindu Mudra with index finger and thumb together. Raise the foot up high and visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja in Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Step the foot down and interlock your fingers again from the outside in. Raise the other knee to the chest. Repeat Balalingasana on the other side. Visualize yourself holding a baby. Breathe deeply against the raised thigh.
एकं जानु उरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now bring the raised foot to the back. Hold it close to the buttocks with both hands. Engage all the bandhas. Visualize Swamiji in Padapidanasana.
एकं जानु उरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now hold the sole of the foot. Kick the leg back and up and lean forward with the front hand in Bindu Mudra. Visualize yourself as the cosmic dancer Lord Nataraja in Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Come to the next katana of the sequence. Again, stand in Arimandi. Heels together, toes pointing outwards and knees bent. Bring your hands to the chest. Step the right foot behind the left. And start swinging the right arm back and forth like a pendulum. Gracefully move your fingers one by one. Place your hand over the nose, thumb across your ankles. And repeat the movement on the other side as well. Next up is the skeleton dance. Now visualize yourself as a skeleton as you shake your body intensely. Hold the visualization that you are mere bones and shake every bone within your body. Now return to Adimandi posture and cross your arms over top of your head. For the next karana of the sequence, Katichina Karana. Now turn your body to one side, open up your arms above the head, cross them back to the center, follow along with your breath again and again. Now raise your arms up parallel above your head and rise up onto the tips of your toes. Engage Mahamudra Bandha and visualize yourself as a palm tree. As you breathe in Samana Kumbhaka, kindle the fire in your navel region. Internally chant the new japa, Shivoham, in Tadasana.
महामुद्राबद्धकोनो ताडासन विभेदकान् विनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वत्नी पतिप्रिया.
Now lean forward and down. Place your hands flat on the ground if you can. Otherwise, just lean down as low as possible. Bring your head towards the knees and engage all the bandhas, Mahamudra Bandha, as you visualize Swamiji in Uttanasana.
महामुद्राबद्धकोनो ताडासन विभेदकान् विनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वत्नी पतिप्रिया.
Now bring your hands flat on the ground and step your feet back. Come to a tall plank position. Take this opportunity to gaze at the Shri Yantra on your mat. Now tuck your chin to the chest and lock your throat. And start rotating your head from side to side as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Tarakshvasana.
गजासनवस्थित्वा मस्तकं वारं वारं दक्षिणकुक्षिं सव्यकुक्षिं नयेत् तरक्ष्वासनं भवति.
Hold the plank position. Engage your core. Now lower your body down onto your stomach. Your hands by the side of your shoulders. And then raise your head and your chest by the strength of your lower back. Curl your upper back up. Open your mouth in Bhujangani Mudra. Wide open. Inhaling through the hollow of your throat as you visualize yourself as a cobra in Bhujangasana.
अंगुष्ठनाभिपर्यन्तम् अधौ भूमौ विनिन्यसेत् कराभ्यां च धरां धृत्वा ऊर्ध्वशीर्षफणीवहि. देहाग्निर्वर्धते नित्यं सर्वरोगविनाशनं जागर्ति भुजगी देवी भुजंगासन साधनात्.
Now push your body up back into the plank position and alternate pulling one knee in towards your chest back and forth. Breathe calmly through your nose in Sahasrara Kumbhaka, leading the prana along your spine and holding the breath on and off in the various energy centers along your spine. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Shashasana.
गजासन संस्थितो जानुद्वयमाकुञ्च वारं वारं कर्तव्यं शशासनं भवति.
Now step one foot in between your two hands. Simultaneously jump the front foot back and bring the other foot in between the hands. Alternate the position. Jump intensely as you visualize yourself as a chariot in Rathasana.
गजासन संस्थितो एकैकं पादं पूर्वमार्गेण भ्रामयित्वा कर्तव्यं रथासनं भवति.
Remain in this position and rise up. Keep one foot at the back with the toes facing sideways and bend the front knee at a 90-degree angle. Raise your arms up parallel above your head. Intensely engage your legs and your core. Pull your stomach inwards and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Fix your gaze at your third eye as you visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra with 8 arms in Virabhadrasana.
वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्तानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now exchange the position of your feet. Bring the other foot to the front and bend the front knee at a 90-degree angle as you turn the back toes facing outwards and bring your arms up above your head. Gaze to your third eye. Pull your stomach in and up and visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra. Feel the intense stability this posture brings to your hip. Stand strong and stable in Virabhadrasana.
वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्तानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now stand up straight. Take one foot and pull it up towards the inner opposite thigh with the heel close to your perineum. Join your hands in Anjali Mudra and raise your arms up straight above your head. Engage Uddiyana Bandha, pull your stomach in and up, and visualize yourself as a tree. Fix your gaze at an external point for balance in Vrikshasana, the tree posture.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेत्तु वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Now bring the raised foot up towards the opposite hip and join your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your chest. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda with heavy wings on your back. Stand strong and stable in Garudasana.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषाद्विनिर्मुक्तो भवतीह महाबली. एकपादमुरो बद्ध्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घपादसन्धिदेशे जानुव्यग्रं व्यवस्थितः.
Now step the foot down. Raise the other foot up. Bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. Raise your arms up above your head. Elbows straight. Perform Uddiyana Bandha and visualize yourself as a tree in Vrikshasana. Stand stable like a tree. Feel the roots growing from the standing foot.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेत्तु वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Now step one foot back. Now bring the raised foot on top of the opposite hip and join your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your chest. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda as you repeat Garudasana on the other side.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषाद्विनिर्मुक्तो भवतीह महाबली. एकपादमुरो बद्ध्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घपादसन्धिदेशे जानुव्यग्रं व्यवस्थितः.
Now step one foot back and keep the other foot at the front. Keep the back toes facing sideways. Extend your arms out parallel to the ground, lean forward and down. Bring one hand to the foot and the other hand up to the sky. Gaze up along the raised arm and visualize yourself as a triangle in Trikonasana, the triangle posture.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now rise up. Exchange the position of your feet. With the arms parallel, lean forward and down. Raise the other arm up to the sky. Repeat Trikonasana, the triangle posture on the other side. Feel the deep stretch in your lats and in your hips. Try to rotate your shoulders so they are completely aligned and pointing up to the sky.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now rise up. Step your feet together. Keep the heels touching, toes pointing outwards in Arimandi with your knees bent. Raise one heel off the ground and bring your hands to the chest, palms facing each other. Now stomp the raised heel to the ground and raise the other heel up again and again as you exchange the position of your hands in front of your chest. Now lower your body down into Angushtasana, tuck the toes and sit on raised heels. Join your hands in Namaskara mudra in front of your heart center. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you start buzzing like a bee on the in and exhalation in Brahmari Kumbhaka. And internally chant the new japa Sadashivoham in Angushtasana.
Kabandhasanamityāhuः गोरक्षासनमेव च अङ्गुष्ठमुष्टिकं न्येयं ब्रह्मप्रासादितं तथा.
Now extend one leg forward and bring your hands to the side. Keep the palms facing forward in Vara Mudra, with the fingertips barely touching the ground. Be stable in this position as you visualize Swamiji in Saurasana.
प्रसार्यैकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपादकम्.
Now catch a hold of the big toe of the front foot in Prana Mudra with index and middle finger. Catch the back heel with the other hand and balance in this posture. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Vidunanasana.
गुल्फस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृशेत् तत्करेण गुल्फं चान्यं धारयेत् तत्करेण धूनं पीठं चाभ्यसेत् चोभयत्र.
Now rise back up. Step the front foot in. Extend the other foot forward. Keep the hands at the side, palms facing forward. Support your balance with the fingertips as you visualize Swamiji in Saurasana.
प्रसार्यैकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपादकम्.
Now lean forward and down. Hold onto the big toe in Prana Mudra. Again, visualize Swamiji in Vidunanasana. Feel the stretch in your calf. Build the balance to hold the back heel with the other hand.
गुल्फस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृशेत् तत्करेण गुल्फं चान्यं धारयेत् तत्करेण धूनं पीठं चाभ्यसेत् चोभयत्र.
Now rise up and step both feet in. Separate your knees as you place your hands on top of the knees with the palms facing up. Now lock your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha and gaze through the gap between the palms. Hold the balance. Calm your inner space and visualize Swamiji in Brahma Tridankushasana.
दो बूफड़ा पानी होए वैसे एड़ी दो गुदानी वैसे कोरपक तल्यां की माहिली आयुष माहेरा शेमिली.
Now drop your knees down to the ground. Sit on raised heels and fix your gaze at the tip of the nose. Pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha and visualize yourself as Sage Kapila Muni in Kapilasana.
दो बूफड़ा पानी होए वैसे एड़ी दो गुदानी वैसे कोरपक तल्यां की माहिली आयुष माहेरा शेमिली.
Now shift your gaze upwards towards your third eye. Maintain this posture and visualize Swamiji's form in your inner space in Bhadragurakasana.
दो बूपकतली संपुट करे कोरवारली भूपरिधरे कोरवारली राखे ऐसे तापरी मूल द्वार टिकी बैसे.
As you raise your knees off the mat, keep the soles of the feet together. Join your thumbs and little fingers and open up your palms into Padma Mudra, resembling a lotus flower. Raise your arms up above your head and gaze through the gap between the palms. Pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha and visualize Lord Surya in your inner space in Suryasana, the sun posture.
एड़ी दो बू गुदा तरियाणे फणा पानी बैठक पुनिठाने गोड़ा जंग अधर करी रहे आड़े वाम इसी विधि गहे.
Now place your knees on the ground. Bring the top of the feet flat and place your hands on the knees. Gaze upwards towards your third eye. Visualize yourself as a frog and keep your tongue flat against the palate of the mouth in Mandukya Mudra. Stop the buzzing sound on the breath. Breathe calmly through your nose in Sahaja Kumbhaka. Don't forget to chant Sadashivoham internally in Mandukasana.
पादतलौ पृष्ठदेशे अङ्गुष्ठे द्वे च संस्पृशेत् जानुयुग्मं पुरस्कृत्य साधयेन् मण्डुकासनम्.
From this kneeling position, now bring your hands behind your back. Hold onto opposite shoulders and keep your elbows close to your head. Open up your upper back. Feel the strength in your shoulders. Gaze up towards your third eye as you keep on visualizing yourself as a frog with your tongue up in Mandukya Mudra. Pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha in Uttana Mandukasana.
मण्डुकासन मध्यस्थं कूर्पराभ्यां धृतं शिरः एतद्भेकवदुत्तानम् एतदुत्तान मण्डुकम्.
Now cross your ankles and sit on your heel. Push the upper heel against your perineum as you keep your hands on the knees. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Stretch your tongue out and exhale forcefully through your mouth again and again. Lock the Mula Bandha intensely as you visualize yourself as a lion in Simhasana.
दक्षिणं सव्यगुल्फेण दक्षिणेन तथेतरं हस्तौश्च जान्वो संस्थाप्य स्वाङ्गुलीश्च प्रसार्य च.
Now join the soles of your feet together behind your back. with the toes pointing backwards, and sit on the heels. Separate your knees widely and cross your arms behind your back. Catch the big toes in Prana Mudra, index and middle fingers together. As you lock your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha, gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space returning to Brahmani Kumbhaka, buzzing like a bee on the inhalation and exhalation in Bhadrasana.
गुल्फौ च वृषणस्याधो व्युत्क्रमेण समाहितः पादाङ्गुष्ठौ कराभ्यां च धृत्वा च पृष्ठदेशतः.
Now step your feet flat on the ground. Keep the knees raised and lean forward. Bring your arms in and around the legs. Behind your back, reach for the opposite hands behind your back and interlock your fingers if you can. In Parasha Mudra, gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize yourself as a crow in Kakabhushandi asana.
प्रथमे बेसक उकडठाने दोवु हाथ पगमीच आने तिनको मोड़ी नल्या परिल्यावे पिष्टपछे काकसी करावे.
From the squatting posture, place your hands flat on the ground, shoulder width apart. Bring your knees onto your arms, close to your armpits, and raise your hips. Lean forward, lift your legs off the mat and balance on your arms, visualizing Swamiji in your inner space in Kali Pavasana.
आसन को गुण आशीदुषिता होजी तो आछी होई.
Let us now get ready for Kapali Asana, which is the first inverted posture of the sequence. We're suffering from upper back or neck injuries or high blood pressure, or if you're currently in pregnancy, please consult your doctor before performing any of the inverted postures of today's Nithyananda Yoga sequence. With this out of the way, let us now place the head on the ground. Form a triangle between your head and your hands. Keep your knees on your arms, align the hips with the shoulders, and then straighten your legs up into a headstand. Fix the gaze at the nose. Visualize Swamiji. Feel the vibration in the crown of your head as you keep buzzing like a bee in Brahmani Kumbhaka in Kapali Asana.
शीश शीशा धरती टेकी पगदो भूमिलिवा ऊंचा कुकरे.
Now gently lower your legs down and come to a squatting position. Keep your hands flat on the ground. Rotate your body to one side. Align the knee with your hip. Align the knee and the hip with your elbows and lean forward onto your arms. Extend your legs out to the side and gaze up towards your third eye. Visualize yourself as a peacock and exhale all the way. Hold your breath again and again in Pechaka Kumbhaka as you perform Parsvamayurasana. Balance on your arms with the strength to your wrists and shoulders.
मयूरं दण्डवत् कुर्यान् मायूरं दण्डनामकं कुर्यान् मायूरं पार्श्वाभ्यां मायूरपार्श्वनामकम्.
Now set your legs down. Twist your body in the opposite direction. Repeat Parsvamayurasana on the other side. Lean onto your arms. Extend the legs out to the side and gaze to your third eye as you visualize yourself as a peacock.
मयूरं दण्डवत् कुर्यान् मायूरं दण्डनामकं कुर्यान् मायूरं पार्श्वाभ्यां मायूरपार्श्वनामकम्.
Now settle down. Place your hands flat on the ground and step your feet back into a plank position. Take a moment to gaze at the Shri Yantra on your mat. As you step one foot front in between the two hands. As you step one foot outside the respective shoulder in between the two hands. Fix your gaze at your third eye and visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava in Vairaganathasana.
आसन को गुण पीती जाई.
Now step the front foot back and bring the other foot to the front in between the two hands. Feel the stretch in your legs. Open up your hips. Push your hip forward as you engage the Mula Bandha and visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava in Vairaganathasana on the other side.
आसन को गुण पीती जाई.
Now step the front foot back and bring your forearms on the mat. Raise your hips up high. Slightly walk your feet forward. Open up your shoulders. Try to bring your heels to the mat. Intensely stretch your hamstrings. As you gaze towards your third eye, visualize Swamiji in Unmukha Pithasana.
भून्यस्तौ जानुनी हस्तौ चतुष्पदमवाङ्मुखम् उत्थापिताङ्घ्रियुगलकटिस्थलमभिरुकाम्.
Now raise back onto your arms and rotate your body. Lift one arm up towards the sky. Keep your body completely straight, your core tightly engaged, and gaze up along the raised arm as you visualize yourself as Sage Vashishta in Vashishthasana.
ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटवासिष्ठमरीचिहलमत्स्यकं परिवृत्तिं चोदरस्य विविधं धनुरासनम्.
Now rotate your body to the other side. Raise the other arm up. Keep your core engaged as you repeat Vashishthasana on the other side.
ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटवासिष्ठमरीचिहलमत्स्यकं परिवृत्तिं चोदरस्य विविधं धनुरासनम्.
relax. Now, bring your feet to the front. Come to a sitting position with your legs extended forward. Bring your hands underneath the buttocks with the palms facing up. Lock your chin to the chest. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Visualize yourself as Lord Hanuman as you internally chant the new japa, Mahasadashivoham, in Anjani Asana.
दो भूकर की उभय हथेली कोरवारली मैले भेली सो आगाने भूपरिदाशे महाने अंगुली मिलिराशे.
Now lean forward and down. Catch a hold of your big toes and Mahavakya with index and middle fingers. Lean down as low as you can. Stretch your back. Open your hamstrings and your hips. As you engage Mahamudra Bandha, all the three bandhas together. Visualize Swamiji in Paschimottanasana.
जानु परिललाटन्तो पश्चिमं ताणमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं धार्यं च जायते.
Now rise up. Interlock your fingers around your neck. And again, lean forward and down. Slightly separate your knees and bring your head in between with your elbows outside the knees. Perform Mahamudra Bandha as you visualize Kali in your inner space in Ugrasana.
स्वपाणिभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानुपरि शिरोन्यसेत् आसनोग्रमिदं प्रोक्तं भवेदनिल दीपनं देहावसानहरणं पश्चिमोत्तान सम्यकम्.
Now step 1 foot in towards your perineum. Lean forward and down. Bring the respective arm in and around the leg and interlock both hands behind your back. Bring your head towards the knee as you visualize yourself as Sage Marichi in Marichi Asana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च म्रीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now rise up. Drop the raised knee to the side as you keep the heel against the perineum. Lean forward and down. Hold onto the front foot. Gaze at the tip of the nose. Visualize Swamiji. Exhale deeply and then hold your breath, locking all the three bandhas. Mahamudra Bandha in Mahamudrasana.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे यां प्राप्य सिद्धा सिद्धिं च कपिलाद्याः पुरागताः.
Now extend both your legs. Bring the other foot in towards the perineum with the knee raised. Bring your arm around the raised knee and interlock your fingers behind your back. As you bring your head towards the knee, visualize yourself as Sage Marichi in Marichi Asana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च म्रीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now rise up. Drop the raised knee to the side. And again, lean forward and down. Hold onto the front foot with both hands. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Engage all the bandhas. Mahamudra Bandha. As you visualize Swamiji. Open up your hip. Straighten your spine. Intensely. In Mahamudrasana.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे यां प्राप्य सिद्धा सिद्धिं च कपिलाद्याः पुरागताः.
Now rise up. Bring the soles of your feet together in front. Interlock your fingers around the toes. Pull your heels in towards your perineum. Try to keep your heels down on the ground as much as possible as you gaze up towards your third eye. And visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Bhadrasana 2.
गुल्भौतवृषणस्यादः सीवन्त्याः पार्श्वयोः क्षिपेत् पादपार्श्वे तु पाणिभ्यां दृढं बद्ध्वा सुनिश्चलम्.
Now extend your feet away from the body. Keep your hands on the respective knees. And lock your chin to the chest. Gaze to the nose as you visualize Swamiji in Gvalipavasana.
पूरबचर्पिचोक कख्यो सोजी वाही विधिजो कीजे सोये जामे एडी भिन्न जराशे अंगुल 8 अंतरो राशे.
Now bring your feet back in towards the perineum. Hold the soles of your feet with all the 10 fingers and lean forward and down. Place your head on the mat. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose and visualize Yoni Mandala, the visual representation of Devi Paramashiva Shakti herself. We are projecting the Yoni Mandala in the top right corner of the screen. If you don't know how the Yoni Mandala looks. Exhale deeply and hold your breath in Rechaka Kumbhaka in Joni Asana.
दोबूपकदली संपुट करे एडी मेड के ढिंग दरे अर्धहात को अंतरराशे लीलाटपकथलियां उपरदाशे.
Rise up and again extend your feet away from the body. Extend your arms out to the side and lean forward and down from the waist. Try to keep your back as straight as possible as you bring your forehead on the ground behind your heels. Gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize Swamiji in Mitaki Pavasana.
पूरब विधि परिपकथली संपूर्ण शोल एडी मिली राशे.
Rise up and now bring your feet back in towards your body. Keep your toes together and your heels apart as you scoop your hands below the shins. Bring your elbows to the mat and then bring your chin on the ground with the toes touching your throat. Gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize Lord Surya in your inner space. in Siddha Samadhi Asana.
दोवूपगदली संबुड करे 16 मेढ़ आगा मेधरे अंगुल 8 अंतरो राशे एड़ी को ऐसे विदिदाशे.
Now rise up. Bring the heels together and keep your toes apart. Hold on to the feet as you open them up like a book, pressing your elbows down on your thighs, gazing through the nose and visualizing Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in your inner space in Chinaki Pavasana.
दोवूपगा की एड़ी धरती मगिवा मेढ़ लगावे.
Now rise up. Bring the soles of the feet together completely. Push your knees to the mat as you place your hands on top and gently push down the knees with your hands. Fix your gaze at your third eye and pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualizing Swamiji in your inner space in Charapata Chokasana.
दोवूपगदली संबुड धारे आगा ने कय जारे पसारे गोड़ा भूसो लगता राशे हाथ दो वो गोड़ा परिराशे.
Now rotate your feet. Raise the heels and bring the toes down to the mat. You can use the support of your hands if needed. Then push your knees to the ground and place your hands on top of the knees in Bindu Mudra. As you pull your stomach in and up, gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava in Bhairavasana.
गुल्फो संपीड्य चान्योन्यं व्युत्क्रमेणोत्थितं शनैः जान्वोः पार्श्वगतो हस्तौ दण्डवद् भैरवासनम्.
Relax and twist your feet. And keep one heel against the perineum as you lift the other foot up against your chest with both hands. Fix your gaze at your third eye. Visualize Swamiji. Exhale all the way and hold your breath in the Muladhara chakra. And don't forget to internally chant the japa Mahasadashivoham in Samanasana.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादि साधनात् एकपादमरो दत्वा गुह्योऽन्यलिङ्गवक्त्रके.
Now raise the foot over top of the respective shoulder. Place your hands at the side and extend the opposite leg forward and up. Gaze up towards your third eye and visualize Swamiji in Apanasana.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे च आरोप्य यत्ततः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेत दण्डवत् प्रभो.
Now lower your legs down. Bring the other heel against your perineum and lift the opposite foot against your chest. Breathe deeply. Exhale all the way and hold your breath in Hriya Chakra Kumbhaka. As you gaze to your third eye, visualize Swamiji in Samanasana.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादि साधनात् एकपादमरो दत्वा गुह्योऽन्यलिङ्गवक्त्रके.
Now lift the raised foot over your shoulder. Your hands at the side, extend the opposite leg forward and up, and gaze to your third eye as you visualize Swamiji in Apanasana on the other side. Hold this posture. Just straighten your legs, point the toes. Be stable in this posture.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे च आरोप्य यत्ततः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेत दण्डवत् प्रभो.
Now lower your legs and stack the knees in front of your body, keeping the heels at the outside of the opposite hips. Interlock your fingers on the top knee. Gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize the face of a cow in your inner space as you breathe in Siddh Kari Kumbhaka. Press your tongue flat against the palate of your mouth, and as you inhale through your mouth, hiss through the teeth. Exhale through your nose and internally chant the japa Om Nithyananda Yoga in Gomukhasana.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्फं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत् दक्षिणेऽपि तथा सव्यं गोमुखं गोमुखं यथा.
Now catch a hold of the big toes of Pranayama and pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. Fix your gaze at the tip of your nose and visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya in Anasuyasana.
दक्षिण गोड़ो नीचो ठाने बाबों ताके ऊपर आने गोड़ा संधि मिलावे भारी आड़ा पद बुनिदे संधि पसारी.
With your gaze fixed at the nose, lean forward and down and interlock your fingers behind your back. Bring your chin over the knees. Lean down as low as possible. Visualizing Rishika Anasuya in Anasuyasana too.
जीमणा गोदा की संधि उपरिडा बागोड़ा की संधि मिलाई राशे गोड़ा से उले पकतल्यालो आड़वाई सुधा राशे.
Now rise back up. Place the right foot flat on the mat with the right knee against your chest and keep the left heel against your perineum with the knee on the ground. Place your hands on the respective knees. Gaze to the tip of the nose and visualize yourself as Lord Garuda in Garudasana too.
नाभोपकमोड़ी एड़ी माहिला गुल्फमूलद्वारे नीचैदे.
From the same posture, now raise your perineum onto the heel. Interlock your fingers around your neck and twist your elbows outside the raised knee as you gaze up towards your third eye. Visualize yourself as sage Narada in Naradasana.
पिष्टिज वाम पगदली केरी भूपरी दाही लगावे फेरी गोड़ा सुदो फणो है जो जी छिपाशती राशे सोजी.
Relax, untwist your spine and now raise the left foot on the right thigh and raise the right knee. Catch the big toe of the right foot with the right hand in Prana Mudra and hold onto the shin of the right leg with your left hand as you hug your knees, Fix your gaze at the tip of your nose and visualize Matsya, the fish avatar of Lord Vishnu in Matsya Pitakasana.
वामेन वामाङ्गुष्टन्तो गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकं योनि वामेन सम्पीड्य मेढ्रादुपरि दक्षिणम्.
Now again, stack your knees and keep your heels outside the hips. Intensely stretch your hip rotators. Keep your hands on your knees in Parusha Mudra. Gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize the face of a cow in Gomukhasana.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्फन्तो पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत् दक्षिणेऽपि तथा सव्यं गोमुखं गोमुखं यथा.
Now interlock your fingers around the toes in Prana Mudra. Pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha and fix the gaze at the tip of the nose as you repeat Anasuyasana.
दक्षिण गोड़ो नीचो उठाने बाबों ताके ऊपर आने गोड़ा संधि मिलावे भारी आड़ा पद बुनिदे संधि पसारी.
Now interlock your fingers behind your back and lean forward and down. Bring your chin over the knee, the nose as close to the ground as you can. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose and visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya in Anasuyasana too.
दक्षिण गोड़ो नीचो उठाने बाबों ताके ऊपर आने गोड़ा संधि मिलावे भारी आड़ा पद बुनिदे संधि पसारी.
Now rise back up. This time place the left foot flat, the left knee against the chest, right heel against the perineum. Keep your hands on your knees. Gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as Lord Garuda in Garudasana too on the other side.
जीमणा गोदा की संधि उपरिडा बागोड़ा की संधि मिलाई राशे गोड़ा से उले पकतल्यालो आड़वाई सुधा राशे.
As you raise your perineum up onto the heel, interlock your fingers around your neck. Twist your elbows outside the raised knee. Gaze up towards your third eye and visualize Sage Narada in Naradasana.
पिष्ट जो वाम पकतली केरी भूपरिदा ही लगा वे फेरी गोड़ा सुधो फणो है जो जी छिपा से तेरा शेषो जी.
Now raise up. Place the right foot onto the left thigh and hold on to the left chin and the big toe as you gaze to your nose and visualize Matsya, the fish avatar of Lord Vishnu in Matsya Pitakasana.
वामेन वामाङ्गुष्टन्तो गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकं योनि वामेन सम्पीड्य मेढ्रादुपरि दक्षिणम्.
The next asana is Matsyendrasana. Now extend your legs forward. Place one foot on top of the opposite thigh. As you place the left foot on the opposite thigh, raise the right knee. Bring the left elbow around the raised knee, hand by the neck, and the other hand on the ground behind you. Twist your spine, gaze up towards your third eye, and visualize Matsyendranath, the master and great sage in Matsyendrasana.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्ततः नम्राङ्गं वामपादं हि दक्षजानुपरिन्यसेत्.
Now extend your front hand down to the foot and hold on to the big toe in Prana Mudra. Place the other hand on the respective ear as you gaze towards your third eye and visualize yourself as a camel in Kubasana.
आसन को गुण झोलो जाए.
Now drop the hand from your ear to the ground behind you. Gaze up towards your third eye and visualize the master of Hatha Yoga, the great sage Matsyendranath in Matsyendrasana too.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठर प्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डल खण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसाम्.
Now extend your legs forward. This time, place the right foot onto the left thigh. Raise the left knee, bring the right elbow around the raised knee and the hand by the neck. As you gaze up, visualize Sage Matsyendranath, the master of Hatha Yoga in Matsyendrasana too. In Matsyendrasana on the other side.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्ततः नम्राङ्गं वामपादं हि दक्षजानुपरिन्यसेत्.
Now extend the front hand down to the foot. Catch a hold of the big toe in Prana Mudra and place the other hand on the respective ear as you gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as a camel in Kubasana on the other side.
आसन को गुण झोलो जाए.
Now drop the hand from your ear on the ground behind you. Keep twisting your spine intensely as you visualize Sage Matsyendranath, the master of Hatha Yoga in Matsyendrasana too.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठर प्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुक्मण्डल खण्डनास्त्रम् अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसाम्.
Untwist your spine and now place your feet on top of opposite thighs into Padmasana, the lotus posture. As you fix your gaze at the tip of the nose, place your hands on top of the knees. Engage all the bandhas intensely, sincerely. Visualize yourself as Lord Shiva and perform the Shitali Kumbhaka. Press your tongue against the back of the teeth as you hiss through your teeth on the inhalation. Engage all the bandhas and internally chant the new japa Om Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोऽहम् in Padmasana.
आसनं द्विधं प्रोक्तं पद्मं वज्रासनं तथा ऊर्ध्वोरुपरि चेत् धत्ते उभे पादतले यथा.
Now cross your hands in front of the body and keep your hands in Prana Mudra. Hold on to the big toes. Gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize yourself as Goddess Parvati, the consort of Lord Shiva, in Padmasana too.
उत्तानौ चरणौ कृत्वा ऊरु संस्थौ प्रयत्नतः ऊरुमध्ये तथोत्तानो पाणी कृत्वा तु तादृशौ.
From Padmasana, now bring your hands through your legs. Place your palms flat on the ground and straighten your arms. Pull your knees up, lift your body off the ground and balance. As you visualize yourself as a rooster, breathe calmly through your nose in Sahaja Kumbhaka in Kukutasana.
पद्मासनं सुसंस्थाप्य नान्वोरौरन्तरे करौ निवेश्य भूमावासिष्ठे व्योमस्थः कुक्कुटासनः.
Now from Padmasana, rise up onto your knees. Place your hands in such a way that the fingers are pointing towards your body. Now bend the elbows and bring them towards your navel. Lean forward, find balance and lift your legs off the ground. With your legs in Padmasana, visualize Swamiji in Bandhas.
धरामवष्टभ्यकरद्वेन तत्पूर्परिस्थापितानाभिपार्श्वः उच्चासनो दण्डवदुत्तितर्के मायूरमेतत् प्रवदन्ति पीठं मयूरं पद्मकं कुर्यात् बद्धकेकीति कथ्यते.
Now extend your legs back into Mayurasana. From the kneeling position, lean your navel onto your elbows and lift your legs up straight as you visualize yourself as a peacock in Mayurasana.
अथ वक्ष्ये महादेव मयूरासनमुत्तमं भूमौ निपात्य हस्तौ द्वौ कूर्परोपरि देहकम्.
Now relax. Lay down on your stomach. After intensely engaging the muscles of your body, interlock your fingers around your neck. Place your forehead on the ground. Turn your feet outwards in Makarasana.
अध्यासशेते हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ च प्रसार्यमानो शिरश्च धृत्वा करदण्डयुग्मे देहाग्निकारं मकरासनं तत्.
Now keep your hands at the side of your shoulders and raise your legs off the ground. Engage your lower back as you visualize yourself as a locust in Shalabhasana.
अध्यासशेते करयुग्मवक्षो भूमिमवष्टभ्यकरयोस्तलाभ्यां पादौ च शून्ये च वितस्तिचोर्ध्वं वदन्ति पीठं शलभं मुनीन्द्राः.
Next, bend your knees and hold onto the feet with your hands, pulling your feet outside of the hips onto the ground as low as possible. Visualize yourself as a camel in Ushtrasana.
अध्यासशेते पदयुग्मव्यस्तं पृष्ठे निधायापि धृतं कराभ्याम् आकुञ्चयेत् सम्यक् उदरास्य गाढमुष्ट्रं च पीठं योगिनो वदन्ति.
Now, as you hold onto the feet, kick your legs back and up and raise your head and chest. Bend your back and gaze up. Visualize yourself as Lord Shiva's bow in Dhanurasana.
प्रसार्य पादौ भुवि दण्डरूपौ करौ च पृष्ठे धृतपादयुग्मं कृत्वा धनुस्तुल्य विवर्तिताङ्गं निगद्य योगी धनुरासनं तत्.
Now lower your body down. Rise up and come to a comfortable kneeling position. Keep your heels outside the hips with the toes touching behind your back. Keep your hands on your knees or on your thighs. Gaze upwards towards your third eye. And breathe deeply through your nose. Lead the prana along your spine in Sahaja Kumbhaka. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, internally chant the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in Bhagasana.
उल्टा मोड़ी पावदो वैसे बहुरोजुगति करे एक ऐसे पावन महिला गुल्पज होवु कुलापाशितीला वेसोवु.
Now lean forward and down. Bring your forearms to the ground, elbows shoulder width apart. As you get ready for another inverted posture, interlock your fingers and place your head on the mat, supported with your hands. Raise your hips up, straighten your legs, walk them forward and lift your legs off the ground. Stay in a position with your legs bent. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Pull your knees in towards your chest. As you gaze to the tip of the nose, visualize Swamiji in Gohi Asana.
दोवु हाथ की कहुनी जोजी पुनिह कलाई जाने दोजी.
From Gohi Asana, now extend your legs up straight into Shirshasana, the headstand posture. Find inner stability as you gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in Shirshasana.
विपरीतं मण्डलं च द्विधैव विदितं हिनः दण्डासनं द्विधा प्रोक्तं
Now gently
विपरीतोपवेशने.
lower your legs down. Bring your legs to the front. Extend it forward. As we get ready for a sequence of intense exhalations. In Bhastrika Kumbhaka, pull your abdomen inwards and push the air out like the bellows of a blacksmith again and again. In Bhastrika Kumbhaka, we are going to perform this Kumbhaka throughout the next few asanas. Starting off with Bodhi Asana. Hold onto your calves and then raise your legs up. Try to bring them as vertical in front of your face as possible. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, hold this position. Engage your core.
दो हाथ पग बाहर आने, गोड़ा तरे काकसी ठाने, अंगुष्ठ पिंडली लगता
Now
धरे,
bring your
चरण
hands
उभे
behind your
आकाश
back.
दिसी करे.
Hold on to opposite shoulders with your hands as you gaze to your third eye. Exhale rapidly and visualize yourself as a mace in Bharadasana. Intensely work your core.
उत्तान शयनं कृत्वा पादौ मिलित्वा प्रसार्य नितम्बं भूमौ
Now bring your
स्पृष्ट्वा
hands to the
हस्ताभ्यां
front,
कन्दां
parallel to the
बद्ध्वा.
ground, with your legs raised at 45-degree angle. Gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as a boat in Naukasana. Keep going, we're almost there. Keep your core engaged.
उत्तानशयनं कुर्पराभ्यां भूमिं पष्टभ्यः
Now
हस्तौ
separate
नितम्बं
your
निधाय.
knees and bring the soles of the feet together. Pull your feet in towards your chest as you scoop your hands below. Keep breathing rapidly as you visualize yourself as Lord Rudra. Gaze to the tip of the nose in Rudrasana.
पगदली संपूर्ण करी हाथस्य उपक उचाजी पगाका अंगूठा दो बोलेबु
Now
कर्मिका
relax.
नीतालवे.
Place your feet flat on the ground as you lay down on your back. Keep your knees raised and place your palms on the ground just behind the heels. Push your hips up high off the ground. Lock your perineum and lock your throat in the Mula Bandha and the Jalandhara Bandha. Push the air upwards against the throat lock. Prevent it from escaping your body in Murcha Kumbhaka. Push the prana upwards as you gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in Unmukha Pitasana too.
ऊर्ध्वे च जानुनी कृत्वा शवित्वोर्ध्वमुखं तथा उत्थाप्य हस्तौ तिष्ठेत्तु पीठ उन्मुखनामके.
Now lay down on your back. Keep your hands flat at the side of your body with your palms facing up. Unclutch from any micro movements of the body and the mind. Be completely still in your body. Feel the Kundalini Shakti rising up along your spine in Shakti Charan Mudra from the Muladhara Chakra all the way to the Sahasrara, from the root center to the top of your head to the ground center. Visualize your body is dead and Swamiji, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, is liberating you. Internally chant the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in Shivasana.
उत्तानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनं शवासनं श्रान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकायकम्.
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Now, slowly, return to your physical body. Wiggle your fingers and toes and rotate your wrists and your ankles. Bend and stretch your elbows and knees. Pull the legs up against your chest. Squeeze your body into a ball. And slowly return to a comfortable seated position. Congratulations, you completed the Vinyasa Krama, the 108 asanas of Kailasas Nithyananda Yoga. Thank you all for performing this asana sequence today. Let us conclude this ritual of Nithyananda Yoga with a Purna mantra. Sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line, the hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your chest. Close your eyes and visualize Swamiji in your inner space as we chant together.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ तत्सत्. सर्वं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु. ॐ नित्यानन्दम्.